Welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keys podcast, the only podcast where we do something different every single day, not an hour, not an episode. This is a daily thing. If your name is Andrew Wiggins, you are a freak nigga. If your name, I repeat, if your name is Andrew Wiggins, boy, you is a freak bull. No, I will not be explaining. I do
I
not care
forgot
enough
about
to
that.
elaborate, but let me tell you, nigga,
Oh
I
my
saw
God.
that story, nigga. Yeah, that's
It was
crazy.
a lot. It was a lot of people on that. It was a lot of people on that.
They slid that nigga name in there
I was
like
like,
we
what?
wasn't going to.
Of all people, why are you here? What?
Like, what the fuck? Nigga, catch you on an off night. This is crazy.
And I feel like that part, like, it's not a lie because like nobody just randomly throws Andrew Wiggins' name, and that's how you know it's the truth. Nobody would expect like what?
That's what he said. Like when you see like these women that like talk about like like the players that they've been with or whatever, and like if it's somebody like James Harden or like LeBron, like it's like if it's too high, it's like yeah, whatever. Like they probably interacted on DMs. Nothing crazy happens. If you get specific and you know they're not they're not like a basketball goer,
Bro,
and they out here talking about some
like,
Rui
Jonathan
Hachimura,
Isaac, what are you doing here? Like what?
like just random. I can't even say like Malik Beasley because his name is too hot right now. But like, you know what I mean? Them niggas came up and said, "Yeah, I used to talk to Marcin Gortat." Whoa,
Why do you know who that is?
the fuck? That's a what's that nigga on the OKC? Poku.
Yeah, Poku said
A girl say
what's,
Poku was in his DMs. I believe her.
what's that one? The dude, his sister was the one who got caught up with the Spurs guy.
Oh yeah. I forgot his name.
But like
Yeah,
people like that.
people like that. I was like, oh, this is niche. This
Yeah.
is a little.
Like you should know who that person is. So
Yeah. This is Anthony Morrow. You don't how? How do you know that? Sniper. But anyway, this is a podcast for casuals. If you are a casual, this is the show for you. If you recognized any of those names, you are in fact still a casual. You know what I mean? Let's not do that. But quickly before we get into the things we care about, let's
Donations. Donation.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
I have some bad news for some of you niggas. Mike Tomlin will not make an appearance today.
We do not care.
Breaking news. We don't care about anything we're about to tell you. I'm gonna let you know right now. Okay.
That's helpful.
This whole podcast is a whole bunch of we do not care. This would normally be a we do not care, but we are deep in the off season, guys. So that means we have to care about it. So me and Jax are gonna do our best to give it full effort because we normally do not care about this. When we talk about certain names, when we start talking about how does this affect LeBron's legacy, just rock with us. Just rock with us. Jax, what's the first topic we got going on? We going football or basketball today?
we're gonna go to basketball. There's really only one basketball thing, and it's not even really a thing for real, to be honest with you. But reports have come out that Steph Curry is disgruntled because of all the BS the Warriors have done during the offseason, but the Warriors haven't done anything during the offseason, which is why he is disgruntled. Now, Steph, he's in line to receive a contract extension. I believe it's, let me see. Do I got that pulled up? A 2-year, $136.7 million contract extension. So that's what, like, essentially 70 a year, which is insane. But also, like, Steph, if anybody deserves it, even though he's going to be old, Steph deserves it because he's the one he literally built that Warriors franchise up from nothing. But, reports came out that he's disgruntled because, the Warriors, they didn't go after Jaylen Brown like he had wanted. They didn't get LeBron. They didn't get Anthony Davis. All they really did was draft the Axel Lindenberg, who looks to be pretty good. He was solid in the summer league, and they re-signed Draymond Green to like a
1 year,
$28
$28 million deal.
extension.
Yeah. Because he's Steph Curry, if he asks for anything, he should get it, nigga. I don't know why niggas out here trying to play stupid about it. If I'm Steph Curry, I would, because he's like 36.
I think he's 38. I think he's 38. Because he did multiple years in college. He was on one and done.
Oh shit. Okay, if he's 38, well, I know he's not gonna retire. I got to stop saying that. He need to retire. He's not gonna retire. But I would say leave. Hear me out. Hear me out, Jax. Because at the end of the day, take it with a grain of salt because
We do not care.
all right. Since we're here,
Okay.
I think I would like for him to go to Charlotte.
Just because he's from wait, is he from Charlotte? Or is he,
Yeah,
he
like
was born in Cleveland, but like
he was born in Akron, but his dad, like he was around Charlotte because his dad used to play for Charlotte.
Okay.
And they just got rid of one light skinned guy. They got rid of an abuser.
Okay.
And the team, quote unquote, because I have been checking out their stats, they had been playing better with LaMelo Ball off the court more than on the court. It's just LaMelo Ball got that star power, so in the clutch, you're going to need that nigga. They seem like they have a well-balanced team. They just need a nigga that can, like, take them over the top, and they need a fan base. Like, the fan base needs to rally behind something again. Like, they had, like, really great momentum in the plan, and then when you take LaMelo Ball out, niggas like, okay, what the fuck we doing? Like, why do we not? If you put Steph Curry in there, I feel like everybody's like, fuck it. Like, they're not even it's low expectations there. You don't have to go win a chip. Just have a storybook ending. Just do something crazy. Just do something crazy. And the colorway looks good on Steph. Like they have good colorways. It won't look like a washed jersey. Like he could fit that.
I do feel like the people in North and South Carolina, because fuck it's both of them for real. Both of them probably support Charlotte, but I feel like they'll rally around Con Knipple. I don't think they don't necessarily need Steph. I don't think they'll have a problem rallying around Con Knipple, but like, yeah, Steph would.
Like, why not
help them,
both?
But I just don't. I mean, this isn't going to happen because unless Steph is like, get me out of here, and then even then, I don't know if I was the Warriors owner, I wouldn't even do that because like. I just feel like there needs to be somebody got to stay. Somebody got to stay somewhere their whole career. Like Giannis was supposed to, he didn't do it. Dame was supposed to, he didn't do it. Like Russ was supposed to, he never did it. Now he's a journeyman. Like DeMar was supposed to, now he's a journeyman as well. Like somebody got to stay the whole time for their team, bro. Like
nigga, I never thought DeMar was staying for his whole career. But hear me out. Like I'll say this: name me a better backcourt that would be better than Steph Curry and Con Knipple.
I mean, SGA.
That'd be the best shooting backcourt of like all time. Well, who the fuck SGA got?
Jalen Williams.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're both. One's an MVP, one's an all that. Like Con Knipple, I think he's going to be very good, but he's not as good as Jalen Williams is right now. Assuming, of course, Jalen Williams is healthy and all that. That's just. That was just like the first
that backcourt would shoot the lights out, bro. That nigga scored the most 3-pointers by a rookie ever?
No, like Steph would be a perfect because like that's the type of basketball they want to play like with Charlotte because all they do is shoot threes, so that would work perfectly. But I don't know.
That would elevate the fuck out of Con. Like you training with Steph Curry every day.
Yeah,
and
he'd be more open because respectfully people would pay like it's Steph Curry. Anytime he's on the court, you're watching him no matter what. So
like if Steph Curry plays with the Charlotte Hornets, bro, like that's not like a down in the dumps team, bro. Like that's a different type of team. They almost knocked off Detroit. Like they almost had the opportunity to go against Detroit and knock them niggas off. You put Steph Curry in there.
You're talking about all this. Oh, he needs to leave and blah blah blah. But like, what do you think Do you think the era for players just staying with one team their whole career is over? You don't think anybody
over.
else is going to do that?
No.
So you don't see no star doing that anymore. Like you can't think of anybody else in there. Because like I said, I always thought Giannis was gonna be a one team guy, and then he was like, "Get me out of here," and blah blah blah. I do think he's gonna eventually come back to Milwaukee because like at least for like 1 year or something like that when he's old. But I think Steph might be the last one team guy. I'm really trying to think of who else. Like maybe
Steph Curry. No, I see the writing on the wall. Once you get rid of Jaylen Brown, like
really.
I could see that nigga leaving too. He may not get traded, but he might just go up and leave. Like there is no like we've already made it like a precedent that like, what's the point of staying with this one team if they're gonna bullshit? You know what I mean? Like there is no loyalty, and just because you leave doesn't mean it's fuck them, and I'm never gonna support them because there's plenty of teams, there's plenty of players that get traded and go into free agency and go to other teams, but you know they always root for that said team that they were known for.
Of course.
Like Tony Parker's not rooting for the fucking Hornets, nigga. Like, he's rooting for the Spurs.
Like Dame probably wasn't rooting for the Bucks when he was on the Bucks.
I'm saying Hakeem Olajuwon is not touching Toronto, nigga. He is at almost every Rockets game. So I just think it's a new era, and I think honestly they're kind of like they're playing catch up with like other leagues. Because I think NBA was one of the last leagues to just be like on this loyalty train of like, you're going to start here and you're going to finish here. Because with the NFL, them niggas, like after a certain time, them niggas is getting quick to get traded somewhere else. You see Emmitt Smith in a fucking Arizona Cardinals jersey and Tom Brady going somewhere. Yeah, so like it was already a thing. But at the same time, like there was no love lost. Like once everything is done, like Des Bryant left the Cowboys in like bad terms at the time. Like it was shitty. That nigga is going to every Cowboy. Like he a Cowboy, nigga.
I feel like Dez is different though, because Dez he had injuries and he sort of knew he was washed, and he also just didn't like Jason Garrett. But still,
yeah. So I think with basketball, and I think of course you always can credit LeBron for like paving that way, where it's just like, okay, I'm gonna do that. But that with the combination of niggas being scared of the second apron and niggas trying to like get ahead of certain things before, like everybody wants to have this Sam Presti mindset, and it's just like, okay, that's cool, but there's only one Sam Presti, and everybody's not gonna look as crisp and as good as how Sam Presti does it. So yeah, I think we're opening up the floodgates. Either they get traded or they leave on their own accord, but I just don't see it unless it's from like an injuries perspective where it's like, okay, this is kind of season ending and I'm just gonna call it quits now. I don't really see somebody having a 15-year career and then just staying there, like staying with that team. I just don't see it in the NBA no more.
I'm really trying to think of other names, and like I said, Steph's really
because even Dame, like
Embiid, but I just think Embiid is going to retire a 76er because like nobody else is gonna want him, and he already signed like 1 year, so just at least Steph.
And I think Jokic retires early before he just gets traded.
Because I feel like Jokic will be like, Jokic will be like, I don't want to deal with the hassle of moving, and he'll just retire.
Like, I'm like,
we're just gonna.
Yeah, no. So I don't think that, but like literally anybody else, you're movable, and I think more and more players coming into the league kind of understand that. I think once upon a time, players, especially in the top 3 or 4 picks, they have that mentality of like, I'm gonna start my career here, I'm gonna end my career here. And I'm not saying that they don't still have like that sense of I want to stay with this team and do great things with them. But I think they all start to understand very quick and very early, like, hey, I can get moved at any time. I'm not playing this loyalty game of hometown discounts and whatever the fuck. Like, like either give me my money or I'm gonna find a suitor. Back in the day, Jalen Duren would try to make some shit shake and try to figure it out with Detroit. Now he's like, man, hey, fuck it. If you're not gonna pay me, I know one of these other 29 other teams gonna pay me. So Steph was our last hope, and
actually,
on top of that, it comes, and also on the back end, it's management and front offices are different now. because back when Kobe was doing what he was doing, them last 2 years, that nigga was making 50 mil. And niggas, everybody collectively understood, yo, this is a massive overpay, and you're not going to be able to have like a good roster. But it's fucking Kobe, and we're just going to do right
It's
by
the same.
Kobe.
It's the same thing as the Steph thing, because
Yeah.
that like Steph, respectfully, Steph at 38 is better than Kobe was in his old age, but Kobe had plays different style, injuries, and all that. Like Steph's gonna be able to age better, but he's still not worth on the court. He's not worth like the 70 million. Like when you combine all the off court stuff, then of course, yeah, but like on the court, he's not what he used to be. So
so
he's still amazing, but he's not what he used to be.
Yeah, so I think a lot of front offices are, with the exception of some, like they have that mentality where they're not trying to pay for the financial decisions of overpaying for an all-time great in their later years. They'll rather bite the bullet, be the bad guys for a couple months or whatever, maybe a season or two, and then understand that the fan base will get back once we have a good roster. You would have thought when they traded Luka Doncic, even though this is apples to oranges, when they traded Luka Doncic, you would have thought, yo, the Mavs will never have a legitimate fan base anymore because they're that goddamn pissed. When they got Cooper Flag, niggas rallied back, niggas came back, and they're selling tickets again. And I think I think ownerships and front offices know as long as the team is playing good, we'll always have fans. So.
One more name who I know you're not going to agree with me when I say it, but I do think he's staying there his whole career. I think Wemby's staying in San Antonio his whole career. I know you don't agree with it, but I think he's staying there his whole career.
If I had
Wemby's just a different type of nigga, bro.
If I had to pick, if I had who had the best odds, I would say Wemby has the best odds because he's a different type of nigga, and the Spurs front office aren't really stupid. Like they've kind of been notorious for like keeping players as long. Like if a player leaves, it's because they want to. With the exception of Tony Parker, I think he just didn't want to come off the bench no more. He was like, I still want to start. Okay, nigga, but no, I think Wemby is the closest thing we'll get. But even then, crazy things have happened. Luka used to be a Maverick. Like I thought that was going to be forever.
And I feel like Luka's probably still not over that, bro.
I know he's not. He's not over that shit at all. Like,
you think Luka's gonna come back or try to?
It wouldn't surprise me if he came back, but if he didn't,
that'd be live. Him and Cooper Flag, that would be
fire. Like I just don't want him to come back too old. You know what I mean? I don't want him to be 36, 37 talking about some. Oh, I want to.
No, I'm thinking he's coming back. But then, like, because if the Lakers don't make nothing shake, I think he could go.
Yeah, right that's true.
Which would be the funniest possible outcome. I feel like they traded for Luka, got no rings, no nothing, and he went right back to where he started. That'd be funny.
That would be funny. I would support it.
But yeah, that was our basketball. Whew. We did it. We got through it. But
our next week,
let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get to the football though, because we talked about this a little bit last week, and it was on our We Do Not Care. It was Kyle Shanahan. He got into his car accident. That accident, he suffered like mad. I know he got a concussion. He suffered mad broken bones. All this other stuff, but apparently, I'm not sure if we talked about this last week as well, but the crash, it actually happened, July 14th, I believe, and it only got reported last week. So people are like, why is there this big gap, and what happened? And people are like, oh, was he drunk? Was he this? Was he that? Nobody really knows because it feels like they're hiding something, but he did come out and say, oh, yeah, I was on my phone. When it happened, I was driving and I dropped my phone and I went to drive and pick it up, and that's how the crash happened. So, I mean, he didn't get cited for that. People are like, oh, that's a little weird, but whatever. But, Greg, you asked a question last week because, he's supposed to be out for a couple of weeks because he has a concussion. And you were like, who's going to be their assistant coach or who's going to be their new head coach while he's out? I do have that answer, Greg. They're going with their assistant offensive coordinator. His name is Chris Forrester. Does that name ring any bells to you, Greg?
He looks familiar. I don't know who this nigga is though.
Now, this happened a while a while ago. I don't even know if we knew each other when this happened. I can't remember.
Really?
But
It was that long ago?
yes, the Chris Forrester thing. But if the name sounds familiar, it's because he was a coach for the Dolphins one time. He was a guy snorting cocaine. Do you remember this?
No.
You don't remember this? You've never seen this?
There's those big rains falling. But I miss you.
What the fuck?
I miss you.
You've never seen this?
No. What the fuck?
All right, this is him.
What?
This video
Was
of
this
him
during
doing.
COVID?
Huh?
Oh, this
No,
was
this-
pre-COVID?
This is 2017. So like, yeah, we didn't
Definitely
know
know
each other.
each other, nigga. Hell
But-
no.
This I remember this story. This happened. This is him doing these drugs. Do you know where he's in? Where he is? He is.
In a football office?
Yes, he's in his. This is when he was coaching with the Dolphins. He is in his office right now doing cocaine, and he got caught up because he was sending the. He accidentally sent this video. He was trying to send it to his mistress, or I don't know if he was. I don't know his marital status, but a woman he was seeing, a stripper he was seeing. Her name is like, I forget her name, but she was like some fine black lady. She was a stripper or whatever, and he was like doing cocaine, sending it and like, oh, I miss you so much, and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I think he sent it to the wrong person. This video got out, and he got fired. And now he's made his way back to being a interim head coach.
White people just get so many chances, bro. It really just, it's just, oh my God. Because I be thinking about this. Honestly, the Dolphins be trying to rehabilitate everybody. Mike McDaniel was on some other shit.
It's Miami. Like, I don't think they expect any good people to want to live in Miami long term. So they understand what they have to go through, what they have to deal with.
Bro, these niggas be getting opportunities out the ass, bro. Like, if it's, but when it's Brian Flores or Bieniemy, shout out to him. He's been going through some shit.
Oh yeah, that was another thing.
Rest in peace to that whole situation. That's crazy.
No, nobody's dead. Nobody's dead.
Oh, she didn't die?
Yeah, no, she didn't die.
Oh,
She's in the hospital recovering. His whole family, and I know the son who they said did it. Or side note, if you guys did not know, Eric Bieniemy, coach for offensive coordinator for the Chiefs. His wife was shot. It appears to be like his son was the one who did the shooting. He had like some sort of mental health break or whatever, and he did that. His wife is recovering. Eric Bieniemy is back with his family, and then the other son is in like custody or whatever. But yeah, that happened. But no, his wife is recovering. So
oh shit! Shout out to God.
that's still crazy. That's crazy.
Like, that's
I
crazy.
can imagine that.
Cause like to me, that's always been some white people shit. So I was just like, who? I was like, hell, this is crazy.
No, but I mean, you seen the picture of the son? He got, the weird hair dye and the face tattoos, and he looked like he's drugged out and everything. So
yeah, the outdated Wiz Khalifa patch. I saw it all. The signs were there, but it's just like anybody else. They don't get these second chances, bro. This nigga is getting a second chance to do shit.
And we're not saying nobody deserves a second chance because, grand scheme of things, this isn't the worst. Like, doing cocaine at your job off is bad, but it's not like, it's
like
not
there's
murder
definitely
or anything.
there's
Like,
definitely
there's
worse
definitely
things you
much
could
worse
do,
things
for
you
sure.
can do. But it's just like, we aren't afforded these opportunities. We aren't afforded these choices.
Like, we still getting gaslit by the Rooney Rule, nigga. Like, this is like, we're praying that Aaron Glenn has a good season, bro. Like, there's just certain things that we're more concerned about than a bounce back coaching opportunity. Like, we got to be on our P's and Q's, nigga. Yeah. This is crazy. I had no clue about this.
Okay.
Wow.
I thought you knew. I thought you had heard about this before.
Nah, I was not tapped in. This is new information for me. Crazy.
Nah, he was doing drugs and sexting his stripper girlfriend and all this.
Wow.
You didn't hear? That's funny. But like, this is like what 9 years ago. So shit.
Shit, that's crazy. I was like,
But yeah, no, he's the interim head coach for the San Francisco 49ers now. So shout out to him, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully he takes advantage of this opportunity. You know, I would hope. Yeah. But that's crazy. That nigga was really. I was wondering why he was like, "Can we show drugs?" I was like, "What you about to show? What the fuck you finna show me?" Nigga took deep inhales. Like,
he was going crazy.
Can't even blame COVID. Like, this nigga was doing it peak America.
Oh man, but peak. That stuff was a little bit more normal back then. I mean, it wasn't, but it was a little bit more than.
It was the start of the decline for sure.
Yeah, no,
for sure. It was the start of the decline.
When people still had hope, though.
No, yeah, we still had hope. Yeah, like this will pass. Give it 4 years. It didn't.
No, it's been like 12 years, bro. Niggas won't go away.
All of my 20s, nigga. God damn.
They won't go away, bro.
Like, fuck. Can y'all stop?
And now the lettuce is killing us. Like,
y'all starting to make me hate modern medicine, nigga. Some of these niggas would have been out the way.
Oh man. But let's go ahead. Let's talk about Baker Mayfield, because it's a contract year for him, and apparently the Bucs are like, you know what? We'll let you play it out. This is a 4-minute clip that I thought about playing parts of, and then I was like, you know what? Not even gonna do that because it's crazy. But Baker, he said he's felt disrespected and undervalued by the contract offers he have received. Now, Bucs, they came out, they leaked that, we've been offering Baker something in the $50 million a year range, which, good money for anybody, obviously, but he wants to get paid more. He said he knows what he's brought to the Bucs franchise, which is very valid because he was the quarterback to pick up the pieces after Tom Brady, and they haven't really been asked at all. Like, normally when you're going from a Hall of Fame franchise quarterback, you expect it to be like a drop off, or you expect the team to struggle, but they haven't really done that. They've been in the playoffs multiple times, won the division multiple times as well, and yeah, he's upset he's not getting his contract. And there was another, right here in the Bucs. Baker, like I said, this is a 4-minute clip. Baker, he sort of went off on them a little bit, and the Bucs were not happy with the way he spoke about the organization. This sort of just makes me think, though, like, say the Bucs don't re-sign Baker next year. Like, what are they? Because they're not going to be ass, because that's just not how the Bucs are built. And also, Baker, he's going to be playing with the biggest chip on his shoulder as well. And we know what that does. That turns him up.
You know how that go, nigga.
Yeah, so they might make a run to the Super Bowl, which that would suck for them because they got to pay that nigga even more. But if they don't keep Baker, like, what is their option? Like, because there's not many quarterbacks in the NFL better than Baker Mayfield. Not saying he's the best, but he's certainly not the worst.
Certainly not the worst. They're not bad enough to go get like a lottery pick, or I don't even know if it's called lottery, but like a top pick.
Yeah, like they don't have extra draft picks. Don't really have
Baker, the type of nigga to like play well and end up with the LA Rams to replace Matthew Stafford whenever it's time to go, because they fuck with that nigga. Sean McVay like him.
Yeah, he played with the Rams for a little. That's how he got his career back.
Yeah, that's how he got his groove back there. He would love to go back that way. So when it comes to Tampa, I don't understand why you wouldn't pay the man. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't lock it in. Like, I understand that there's better than Baker, but who are you going to go get, nigga? Like, who would you?
And Baker, he's only 31. He's 31. I thought he was like.
This nigga young. Well, he's young for quarterback age. Like, and he be hooping. Now, granted, did he have like a little strong decline towards the end of the season? Yes, absolutely. But this is also a nigga that has
he was also hurt.
True, but at the same time, like, he's also somebody that has won this division a bunch of like multiple times. Back when niggas had no faith that Baker was gonna hoop that way. So it's a sense of like, nigga, be grateful. Y'all just lost Mike Evans. Keep something of normalcy. I think he would if they was to move on with him. I think that's like 3 straight captains that would have been gone from the team. You had lost Mike Evans. Vita Vea wants to leave, and then now you're dealing with Baker Mayfield, and it's just like, not to put any like extra like emphasis on like team captain and all this other shit, but it's just like, when your leaders are leaving, that's changing the environment of the locker room, the culture, all this other stuff. Like the
And
sense of
Baker's a
normalcy gonna
culture
be-
in and of himself, because that's just the type of like player he is. He's the fiery guy. He hypes your team up. He turns y'all up. So like, that's a big loss no matter what.
Yeah, he hoop. I feel like, me personally, I think Baker Mayfield hoops good enough to get you to a Super Bowl. I think he has good enough talent to be there. If Sam Darnold can win you a Super Bowl, Baker Mayfield with the right pieces can get you there. Can get you to an NFC championship.
Baker gets hot because, like we talked, like he did have a fall off at the end of last season, but like hurt. But at the start of last season, he was an MVP, like actual factual MVP conversations.
I think it was like 6, like they hit like 6-0, and then Egg Buka was going crazy.
Yeah.
Mike Evans, and granted, some of his other, like, he started off like super high 6-0, but at the same time, like, he was dealing through injuries, and then even his weapons were like starting to get injured a little bit here and there too. I think Mike Evans was like nursing certain injuries. So
yeah, because that was the first year Mike Evans didn't get 1,000 because he missed like a whole bunch of games.
Yeah, like the nigga had like a crazy streak of that. So I'm looking forward to Baker Mayfield balling. When it comes down to predictions of who I think is going to win certain divisions, let a contract not get done. You know where I'm going. I know exactly who's winning that NFC South, nigga. It is Tampa. Because that nigga is on a fucking mission. So.
Honestly, like, who? I'm trying to think of where Baker would be in like the quarterback rankings. Like, I feel like he's
no lower than 15, no higher than 10.
Yeah, because I'd probably take him over I'd take him over Jared Goff. I'd take him over Brock Purdy.
I'd take him over Hurts.
Yeah, I'd take him over.
I'll take him over Herbert. You said Herbert already, right?
No, I said Hurts.
I'll take it over Herbert.
You take him over Herbert. I don't want to do that.
I would take him over Herbert. Herbert hadn't done
like,
shit.
I get what you're saying, because Herbert hasn't done nothing. Herbert ain't done nothing.
Done nothing for me to say, like Herbert clears. No, you don't.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
He let Trevor Lawrence beat that nigga. I don't know how I feel about Trevor Lawrence anymore. I don't know where to put that nigga, like, just in my mind. I don't know how good he is or how bad he is. I can't tell.
I take Baker over CJ Stroud, respectfully.
Right now, yeah. Right now, yeah, for sure. Baker not throwing 5 picks. Baker not throwing 5 picks.
Nah, Baker would throw 5 picks, but I feel like it like he'd throw the pick, but he at least try to make the tackle. Like, I'd see some heart there still. CJ,
he'll shoulder check. He'll shoulder check a nigga for sure.
Yeah,
he'll get a nigga to the sidelines at least. Oh God.
Or he'll get hurt doing it, but like at least he won't be like completely crushed and demoralized like CJ was. But neither.
I don't think it's crazy to say that he's like a top 5 quarterback in the NFC.
In the NFC for sure.
Yeah,
because that NFC would be like Stafford, Dak,
maybe Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams.
Love. I don't know how you feel about Love.
Jordan Love is very Love and Williams. I don't know, because they're very, very up and down.
True. How you feel about Jaden Daniels?
He hurt, so like he only had 1 good year and then he got hurt. So I don't know. Okay. I wouldn't put him over Baker just because we got to see if he can make it through the season for real.
Yeah, outside of that, yeah, there's not too many NFC niggas that.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm always like thinking like, yo, like, what other quarterback are you thinking about? You know, if it's
And
not
respectfully, if
Baker.
y'all let go of Baker, Baker will have. He's only 31. He's gonna have so many options. Not even gonna be funny.
Yes, bro. Like niggas will
He'll be straight.
scrap whatever plan they had to say, oh, okay, Baker's right here. We can get Baker.
Let him go. Let him go to the Colts. Let him go to the Colts.
Oh my god. let the right team get this nigga at the wrong time. Yeah, it'll get spooky. Yeah, for sure.
But well, since we were talking about football and Baker and blah blah blah, the preseason that starts this week because the Hall of Fame game.
Yep.
I want to say that's the Panthers versus the. It's a red team. It's either the Cardinals or I don't know.
Might be. It might be the Cardinals.
I think it is the Cardinals.
I think it's the Cardinals.
Yep, it's the Cardinals versus Panthers. So that's happening, this Thursday, this upcoming Thursday. So that means officially preseason started. So we want to talk about some 4 things that each of us are sort of looking forward to seeing throughout this preseason. Now, you want to go first? You want me to go first? It don't really matter to me.
You can go first.
All right. One of the things I really am looking forward to seeing this preseason / off season, I want to see Marvin Harrison Jr. because he was supposed to be like this generational next Julio Jones prospect that like was at Ohio State, which is wide receiver U, and he was better than all them receivers, better than JSN, better than Garrett Wilson, better than everybody. He was a top 4 draft pick, went to the Cardinals. People thought it was going to be him and Kyler Murray, and they're going to be the best offense ever, and absolutely none of that has happened. Like he's been dropping passes that he didn't in college, hasn't been getting open. It just looks sort of rough. And I want to see because he still has all the talent. Like he 6'4", 220, runs a 4.3. Like he has all the talent in the world.
Perfect attributes for sure.
But I think it's like a mental thing or like a confidence thing because it still doesn't make sense how the player that he was in college is so different from the player that he is in the pros. And that's one thing I want to see this preseason. See if he can get a little more consistency, a little bit more confidence. Because honestly, if he does not, if I'm even if this extends, especially if this extends to the season, like if it gets to like week 3 or week 4 and he's still not really doing nothing, if I'm like the Ravens or if I'm the Chiefs or whoever, I'm going to make a call to Arizona and be like, hey, can I get Marvin Harrison Jr. off of you? Because they could for sure use another receiver and maybe like a change of scenery with the better quarterback would for sure turn him up, I feel like. So that's one of the things I want to see this preseason.
Look, respectfully, I agree.
Goodness.
Don't need to be the Ravens though. Get the Ravens out of this. All right. We don't
I'm just saying any team that
yeah, that's cool. I don't need a Zay Flowers squared fucking up my Lamar Jackson propaganda that I have set up. Don't let me get Marvin Harrison just for that nigga to drop a pass in a crucial moment. Can't take it anymore. All right, the conversations are too nasty on the internet. Let another team try to do it.
Lamar needs somebody, bro. He needs a receiver that's over 6 feet tall that can hopefully make. Like we don't know if Marvin Harrison Jr. can make plays. We're trying to see. That's the goal of this whole exercise. But
yeah. The Ravens should not be the ones to find out. Find somebody already solidified. Try to pry like a Mike Evans away from 49ers or some shit. Like just do something. Do something else. All right. I'm tired of y'all trying to fuck with potential. I'm tired of potential, nigga. This is a Lamar Jackson window right now. Niggas is hurting the AFC, bro. This is the time, bro. Go get some shit. But as far as me, first person I'm thinking about, since you go wide receivers, I was gonna say Caleb Williams, but I have somebody in mind instead, and that's Keon Coleman. All right, this is a big year for you. It's a big year for you. All right. We had memes. Cam Newton did his big one. Had a generational run last season for like 3 months, and now
like unfortunately that's never going away.
That's not going away. It's not
It's
going away,
never
and the
going
only way to overcome it is you gotta ball out. So I'm really am hoping because coming into his rookie year, I was a huge fan of Keon Coleman. I was a fan. I thought he was athletic. Thought he was cool. Thought he can get the job done. And he was starting to, become a little disappointed in me. I'm like, damn, nigga, like I had faith. So I still think he can bounce back and be a good ass receiver. Somebody perfect for Josh Allen on top of them already having forgot the other receiver that they have that's really good.
They just signed they traded for DJ Moore this offseason.
Yeah, DJ Moore is somebody that's just a very reliable receiver at bare minimum. Like he can give you a big play. And if he's your wide receiver 1, that's cool. But if he's your wide receiver 2, that's when your team is scary. So, big year for him. So,
yeah, I forgot about him, man. That meme is so tough. So like, I hope it works out for him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, this isn't like a singular name, but something I just want to see. Since we're talking about receivers, I just want to see like what's going on with the Chiefs wide receivers because Rasheed Rice is just got fresh out of prison and still with a messed up ACL. Xavier Worthy is 3 apples tall. Travis Kelce is 47 years old. Tyquan Thornton is just tall and fast. That's cool, I guess. But who is Patrick Mahomes? Like, yes, Mahomes coming off an ACL tear. But, like, yes, Mahomes is, one of the greats and all that. But Tom Brady had weapons. Tom Brady had there was a while where Tom Brady didn't really have weapons for real. But, like, Tom Brady at least had, Gronk for a time. He at least had Randy Moss for a time. Pat, he had Tyreek for a few years. And there was amazing years. But after that, it's just – they've been trying to recreate him in the aggregate, and yes, they've had success, but it's like he still need him a number 1 receiver. He hasn't got that. He just has inconsistency, and Rasheed Rice is shown to be inconsistent both on and off the field. Xavier Worthy his entire season was derailed last year because he ran into Travis Kelce when he was doing a crossing route, and that like broke his fucking shoulder. So like. So what if he's the fastest person in the NFL? He can't say he ran into his own player and broke his shoulder. Like Travis Kelce is good, but he's 87. So like Mahomes needs somebody to throw to. So that's why I'm just like I want to see who's going to break out for the Chiefs as a wide receiver because like there's nobody there for real.
And honestly, what I can truly say is that Kansas City Chiefs have tried. They have attempted. Like it's just not been panning out. But like I can't say like, oh my God, like it's not like a Lamar situation. He has no help. They tried the draft.
Lamar has never had help, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, and both. It's crazy because both of them, like, their best receiver was their tight end at a given point. If it wasn't Mark Andrews, it was that other guy, Isaiah Likely, and then Kelce is Kelce. He might as well be a wide receiver 1 at that point, but. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. So I'm interested to see as well. Like,
and it was a good wide receiver draft that just happened, and they didn't draft nobody. The Chiefs
probably scarred, nigga. They was like, we can't just keep wasting these wide receiver picks. Like,
hey, man, honestly, you ain't wrong, bro. Because
it's just like, how many wide receivers we gonna keep picking? And they just
like for Andy Reid to be like the amazing offensive mind he is, and like. Grant, I don't know. I know he was with the Eagles. I don't know if he drafted these players, but like he had LaShawn McCoy there. Grant, that's a running back, but and I mean they got a running back now, but like they had LaShawn McCoy, they had Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Maclin, like all these cold receivers, and they just can't. They can't find one in Kansas City. That's crazy.
Next player that I'll go with, I'm gonna go Shadur Sanders. All right. Look, I understand that this might not be the greatest quarterback ever, okay? I understand that niggas don't like that nigga's father. I do feel like the pendulum is being swung too far in the wrong direction, and niggas are just ready to write it off and say, "Oh, this nigga's ass. Oh, this nigga sucks." I'm not willing to say anybody is trash when they play 1 year with the Cleveland Browns. You can't get it out of me. I'm so sorry. It doesn't matter if it was Shadur or somebody else. I'm just gonna need some time. They said the same thing with Baker. They didn't call Baker Mayfield trash, but it was like, this nigga a little overrated. This nigga talk too much. Yeah, and then that nigga bounced around a couple times, revived his career, and then in Tampa Bay, nigga saying, "Oh my God, it's a top 15 quarterback." Yeah, because the system is set up pretty goddamn good. I must say. I'm looking forward to see what Todd Buchan does. Granted, I'm not no Browns fan or nothing like that, but Todd Buchan comes from the Baltimore Ravens. And I have some sort of like high regard for the Ravens organization in general. So I do think we'll get a better view or a better focus of like what Shadur Sanders could be. But yeah, I'm just looking for what is to come, and if he can keep Deshaun Watson off the fucking field, I think that's a win for me personally. Regardless if I think Shadur is good, if you can keep that nigga off the field, my work here is done. So that's what I'm going to be looking forward to for him.
All right. The last thing I'm looking forward to, not necessarily the last thing, but the last thing I'm going to talk about I'm looking forward to is, actually, I was going to say Kyler Murray, but respectfully, we know he's going to win that job. Like, Jason McCarthy's not good. Like, I'm sorry.
Not going to put fear in that nigga heart. Come on.
But, like, Kyler Murray, so safe. So
Very
safe.
Overly safe.
But I want to see Malik Willis with the Dolphins, because I do think the Dolphins for sure sort of hoed him this offseason by, convincing him to sign with them. And, $60 million contract in Miami. Who wouldn't? But, they then traded away all his weapons. Like, he has no wide receivers. Jalen Waddle's gone. The defense is really not particularly good. The line is a work in progress. Like, and people are expecting Miami to have like a high draft pick. And I feel like Malik Willis, he was set up to fail a little bit, but also like they gave him like a $60 million contract. So I feel like they want to see him succeed at least a little bit. So it's just, and I don't think he was like coming out of college. I thought he was going to end up, stinking in the first round. It didn't necessarily happen, but I don't think he was ever given, as fair of a shot as he needed to when he was in Tennessee, because they switched to Will Levis real fast, and that went how that went, obviously.
Every week.
With the Packers, when he got to play for Jordan Love, because Jordan Love would be getting hurt a little bit, or a lot of it, to be honest with you. Like Malik Willis, he would step in and he looked like a starting quarterback in the NFL. Like, he's great arm, great on deep balls outside. He could run. Like, he's probably the second best running quarterback after Lamar, just off of what we've seen so far. Like, I think he has a lot of promise, a lot of potential, and he's still pretty young. So he's young. He hasn't touched the field that much. So I just want to see like what he can do, and if he can be a future quarterback for Miami. Because say they have like say they get like 6 or 7 wins this season, which is sort of unlikely. But if that happens, like, is that, will they want to be like, oh, what, we can just go ahead and still draft a quarterback to draft? Or will they be like, 6 or 7 wins with this horrible roster we just put out, we can keep Malik. So that's what I want to see. Like, how Malik.
Yeah, if that nigga has 6 or 7 wins this season, I'm letting you know right now. Moving off that nigga. They're going to try to get that quarterback, bro. So sorry. He would have to have an amazing start. He would have to have an amazing start. He would have to have his first 6 or 7 wins in the first 6 or 7 games, nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you, because that's just kind of how the game goes. But like I said, if he goes like, if he rips off like 6-0 off rip, or like 6-1, which is highly unlikely. Then we have conversations like, oh my God, like, we may have gotten the gym here, nigga. Hold on, we might be doing something. But I think in order to keep his job safe, it has to be 7. It has to be 8, because at that point, you will be out of contention to get those quarterbacks that are coming out in the first round, and they would have to start building around that nigga. If you go anything below 7, they're gonna try to wait. They're gonna try to find a way to jump in the draft. They're gonna try to find a way get a quarterback, because they're banking on tanking. They're banking on Malik Willis not to be able to overcome this horrific ass roster, and then flip him to get something back in consideration. So that's how I think it's going to go. But he can prove me wrong.
Yeah.
He can. Last and certainly not least for me, Caleb Downs. It's a lot of hype going around with Caleb Downs. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've been watching like all the film on this nigga. I just trust everybody around me that says, hey, he's that guy. He's that nice. I kind of want to see how the defense uses him and how much of an impact it really, affects. Like, how impactful can this nigga be? I know that it's a lot easier for like linebackers and like edge rushers to wreak havoc and be like a day one impact person where it's like, okay, like this nigga changes the whole defense.
Yeah.
Because you're getting to the quarterback. It's not every day that you see like a safety have that kind of impact on defense to the point where it's like, oh my God, like this nigga's shutting down half the fucking field, or like, from day one, like his impact will be present. So I'm looking forward to seeing. I truly believe if the defense is just average, even a little bit above average, nigga, we're hooping. Nigga, we'll be having some conversations, uncomfortable conversations for other people, not me. Very comfortable.
I'm very, very comfortable.
I would be very safe. I would be also safe, nigga. Like, it is like undisputed. So I'm looking forward to that because people talk about him a lot, and I'm not familiar with the nigga game to that degree of like how is it a transfer. So I'm looking forward to seeing him.
I mean, I agree with that one because Caleb, like the Cowboys' defense last year was one of the worst, like literally ever. So any improvement, even if it's marginal, will be much, much, much better. And I think, like Caleb Downs, he was like, I don't know where he's from or whatever, but he went to Alabama his first year, and he was like a freshman starter. Nick Saban was like, he played for them one season, and Nick Saban was like, oh my gosh, he's one of my favorite players ever. Then he transferred to Ohio State and did the same exact thing for like 2 years, and like he's one of them. One of the prospects that like people knew was going to be a first rounder since he graduated high school. So I'm glad Dallas has like a real deal, like blue chip player like that. And I mean, he's going to have his struggles because that's what happens when you're a rookie in the NFL. But I truly do think he can do like the defense is going to be better than it was last year because I'm like, you really can't get worse than last year. So that's what I'm hoping for with Dallas. And I think it's going to happen with Caleb Downs because you literally like you cannot get worse than you were last year. That's just it's literally impossible. So I don't know, man.
I think it's about that time though. Jax, what is your hot take of the week?
Now, my hot take. I've thought about this for a very, very, very long time. Literally since I was a child. And it's bothered me ever since then. And I understand with that preface, after I say the hot take, you're going to be like, what the fuck? You were thinking about this as a child? But yes, I was. I'm tired of in like movies, TV shows, whatever, where like the good guy, they defeat the bad guy and they're about to kill him. And somebody's like, wait, no, please don't do it. We have to be better than them. We have to do this. We have to do that. No, nigga, kill him. That is my kill him. That is the hot. Like eliminate the threat for good. Like I'm so like Batman never killed the Joker. You would save so many lives doing that. I was watching. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want to spoil it. But I was watching this show on Apple TV yesterday. Same exact thing happened. They was finna kill the dude, and then his wife was like, "No, our kids are watching," and blah blah blah. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm killing this guy.
To add on to that, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was thinking about this as a child, like exactly what you're talking about. But ever since I was a child, I've always hated a villain being able to describe his backstory and niggas just listening. Kill him. Why are you giving him an opportunity? Oh, no, I'm talking about like not even on some. Not even on some shit like that, but just a sense of like, even as the villain, shut the fuck up and killed him. Kill
I
the
don't gotta
like,
explain.
do
If
what
I'm
you
the
about
villain,
to
I
do.
don't gotta explain shit to you. I'm the villain. I'm the
No,
bad
I'm
guy. I'm
saying.
going to kill you.
Stop
Like,
trying to like make us like the villain with his horrible backstory. Who cares, nigga? Kill him. I don't need to know the reasoning, bro. Sometimes these reasons be stupid as hell. So like, this not even more on the hero standpoint. It's more on the villain. Shut up and dribble, nigga. Go kill. Go do what
your
you're supposed to do. Do your job.
really
The
on
Joker
both
should not
sides.
be able. I should not be able to hear the Joker's soliloquy. No, nigga, do your job. And Batman, get there faster, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Batman, carry a gun. I love Batman. My favorite superhero. Carry a gun. Go kill that nigga, bro.
Bro, go buy a Glock, nigga. What the fuck? Go get that 9. Bitch ass nigga.
That's just always been my issue. It's just like, bro, this nigga just killed 67 people and he has a bomb that's going to blow up a bridge. And you're like, no, we can't kill him. We have to be better than that. Let's send him to prison. I get that prison's terrible. I get that, they're going to be locked in there for the rest of their life. But they could get out, especially if it's in like a TV show or something. I'm just like, how about we just eliminate the threat permanently? That's just my thing. Just kill him. That's it. Just kill him. Stop being like, oh, we're better than. No, you're not.
Especially,
and even if you are, you're
especially
still better. If you kill him, you're still better than him. You're not a mass murderer. You're still better than the villain.
Especially regular niggas. Like, I can understand the super niggas like Thanos. Like, you can't really kill him. Like, some of these niggas are immortal. I get that. But regular niggas, oh my God. Why are y'all so in love with due process? Kill him. Process that nigga permanently. What the fuck?
Like, I have not seen the new Spider-Man, but whoever the villain is, I already know Spider-Man's not going to kill him. Spider-Man, kill him. Kill him. Just bring a gun.
You know what they do to piss us off? The heroes die. The hero dies.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, oh my God, Tony Stark. All right, bitch. All right, bitch ass nigga. All right. Fuck. My hot take. That's a good hot take. I'm not gonna lie. Goddamn. Made me think. My hot take. I've been holding this one into the chamber for a hot little minute, but because it's discourse in this off season, too many of you niggas are talking. Not enough people dribbling. Not enough niggas shutting up. My hot take is trivia. Knowing trivia does not mean you know ball or you know what the fuck you're talking about. Just because you can name every MVP in the NBA from 1959 to current day, front and back, does not mean you know what a nigga's doing in the triangle offense, what spacing looks like. Fuck no. Like I get it.
You
that
just
like,
memorize things, bro. You just memorize.
You
names.
memorize stuff. You memorize the nigga stats, and that's supposed to be, oh my God, he knows ball. Or you'll say some shit like, oh my God, like he'll talk about Mario Chalmers. Somebody's like, oh my God, what a deep pull. A deep pull for who, nigga? He played next to LeBron James in the Heatles era. That's not a deep pull, nigga. Please. I heard.
Even if you do say like a deep pull of a name, like an actual factual one, like that still don't mean you know basketball. You just knew a nigga name, bro. Like, ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, nigga, you know Marcin Gortat. Woo, nigga. I don't care. So I hate when people start to flex their trivia knowledge and make that like I know ball. You don't know ball.
Trivia knowledge is not ball knowledge.
It is not ball knowledge. So a ball knower can know some trivia knowledge because they watch the game long enough and there's certain things that they just remember because of the game. But some of you niggas look like and sound like you practice flashcards every day on Quizlet when it comes to this NBA stuff. Like, oh my God, yeah, he averaged 28 points, 14 rebounds, and 9 assists in the year 1997. Yeah, what that got to do with the T in China, my nigga? I'm out here talking about how Bam and Giannis will fit. And you out here talking about some bullshit that don't mean nothing right now. The fuck? Pick up a basketball.
They're not even using Quizlet no more. It's ChatGPT now.
Oh my God, that's even worse. Y'all not even getting it out the mud correctly. Y'all not even.
Is Quizlet still a thing? I don't even know.
Oh man, don't hurt my feelings right now. Don't age me right now. God damn.
It's not even no old stuff.
Course Hero, Quizlet, Spark
Quizlet's
Notes.
not even old. It just got outdated fast because AI, bro. Like I don't even.
Fucking nuts. Crazy. But yeah, that's my hot take. But yeah, no. Leave that trivia knowledge to niggas that give a fuck. Save that shit for Family Feud. Save that shit for game shows and stuff. But when we're actually having real basketball conversations, please cut it out with that analytical talk to like a certain degree of like facts and trip. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Talk ball like a random adult. This is why the barbershops used to do so much for the community, bro. Like it's fuck, bro. A nigga in a barbershop used to tell you to shut the fuck up about some shit and just talk about the game. Like it's levels, bro.
Even they be completely wrong about everything. But
oh my god, and they be like mad misogynistic and like
worst opinion you've
worst.
ever heard.
I knew my Cubs gonna be fire though. Knew my Cubs gonna be fire. I knew my shit would be crazy. And it was gonna be a crisp 20. A 20. Damn. Look at me, turned into a back in my day ass nigga. Who would have thought?
Okay.
This is crazy. But Jackson, any last words?
Hey man, go outside, go touch some grass, even though it's 117 degrees out here, but still, you know, gotta do what's necessary. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's currently 83 degrees out here. Y'all be easy though. Y'all be safe. I'm very safe right now. I'm extremely safe right now. Y'all stay inside. And with that being said, keep liking, subscribing. TikToks are on the way. They're being processed as we speak, permanently, derogatory. They will be processed, managed, and oh damn, we will catch y'all niggas next week.